Okay, so this is completely off topic from any music related stuff, but like I own a BMW, okay? So my first BMW I bought maybe 7 months ago. It's been flawless, it hasn't given me any problems. Obviously, the fact you own a luxury car, I do my research on the car itself. You come across online forums, people complaining about reliability issues, people slagging, BMW, saying they're highly unreliable and it stands for break my wallet because they're so expensive to fix. Now, that's going to be the case in any, brand you buy, whether it's Subaru, Toyota, Holden, Ford, the list will go on, Mercedes, Audi. Okay, so it all comes down to how you care for your car and what kind of you know, driving style you have. If you're a guy who fucking, or a girl who fucking is redlining the car fucking from zero, trying to go from 0 to 100 in the, expected time the car does, constantly doing burnouts, tearing up your fucking, your rev gauge, and then you're having mechanical problems. I mean, that's not a surprise. But that to me is disinfo because not everyone's doing that shit. Most people are driving their fucking luxury car respectfully, like myself, and coming across little to no issues apart from general maintenance. You might have the odd issue that pops up, but what I'm trying to say is, these people that are online saying that they've got, reliability issues, just have a look at this shit. And there he is trying to race a Nissan 350 or whatever it is. I mean, fair enough, have fun in your car. But if you're fucking redlining the thing from 0 to fucking 100, what do you expect that's going on inside that engine? It's having a hard life. It's gonna fucking spew out some horrible fucking things. And fair enough, if you buy a car, a BMW, and you're driving it respectfully, but you got some person like this that's fucking doing this kind of shit. See, look at this shit. And you're having mechanical problems? That's not a surprise. So let's fast forward here to around here sometime.
Please let me know in the comments down below what kind of videos you would like to see in regards to the channel itself. Anyway, without further ado, you guys know this car. This is the '07 BMW 335i N54.
Okay, so I have the N47 engine 320D E92 2013. Okay, it's got just under 100,000 kilometers. I think that's like 50 odd thousand miles on it. It's just had general maintenance. There's been no issues with it. So I'm surprised when people say they're having issues. But what kind of life has the car had? Has it had some rev head flatliner, rev gauge popper, pedal to the metal shit all the time and fucking tearing up the fucking internal parts of the mechanical motor?
Engine. I absolutely love this car. It's been awesome. It hasn't been the most reliable thing. I think pretty much everybody that follows me on this channel kind of knows.
That's not a surprise, simply car things. I like your channel, dude, but I'm not fucking throwing you under the bus, but it was just something I watched this morning. And I thought, because I have I don't have the same motor as this guy, but these cars are bought by rev heads. Not all of them, but I reckon the ones that are having mechanical unreliability issues, that car has had a horrible life with idiots putting their fucking foot down from 0 and trying to get up to 100 in fucking however many seconds. I mean, what kind of life do you expect for your car? You know what I mean? Like, if you weren't doing that, if you were driving it respectfully, and then when you're already doing 100, then you put your foot down to go to 150 or something, that's fine. But when you're fucking revving the living life out of your engine and you're having reliability issues,
But it's a lot of fun to drive. In terms of modifications, all I basically have is down.
Okay, great car to drive, handles well, rear wheel drive, really good handling. You're sitting in the car, not on the car. and they have a lot of power.
Pipes. I'm on the stock charge pipe. I'm on the stock intercooler. I'm on the stock airbox. Basically everything on the car is stock aside from the wheels, the coilovers, and the downpipes. I also do have an MHD custom tune flashed on there, and I think personally, I think this is about as far as I'll take it for power mods within my current budget and levels that I want to drive in its current state. Now, for those of you that are wondering, I actually bought this car specifically off of Craigslist.
So this guy's bought his car secondhand. He's, from what it looks like, revving the living life out of it.
Budget.
See, imagine if you come along as a buyer buying a used car and this guy's selling you his fucking thrashed BMW that he's having a lot of unreliable mechanical issues. Um, like, and he's telling you, oh, it's been well looked after, and I'm sure it's been fucking washed every other week. I'm sure it's had its, general maintenance, but in terms of general care, I think there's lack thereof this general care. So all I'm trying to say is BMW, from my experience, is highly reliable. But if you're flogging a fucking dead horse all the time, you're gonna have these expensive repairs. Um, so that's my 2 cents in this whole BMW being unreliable. I reckon that's absolute garbage. I reckon people who have reliable BMWs aren't online posting that they're unreliable. They're not even they might be posting saying it's great, but the far majority of them are just happy with their reliable BMW. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, but then, if you've got people that have bought a used BMW from a person that just loves to fucking put his foot down to the fucking ground and have it squeal its fucking lungs out, then of course there's a chance there's going to be a few little gremlins waiting to pop up and you're going to cop it. Or, in this guy's case, he's copping it. But in terms of reliability, it's been far, far reliable. And I'm happy with it. I'm not going to be thrashing it. If I'm gliding at 100 kilometers an hour, and I feel like a bit of a thrill, and it's safe to do so, I might go up to 150 kilometers for like 10 seconds and then let her ease down. So I just, it's no surprise that some people are having luxury car. I know you're pretty much paying for the luxury, but you're hoping you're going to get some reliability out of that. I mean, I've owned several different car brands. Subaru, to me, was highly reliable, but I wasn't thrashing the car. Um, so that's my 2 cents on this whole German cars or BMW is unreliable. I really think it comes down to the car's life. What kind of life has it had? Has it had a respectful life, or has it had a rev head life? In this guy's case, his car has had a rev head's life. I mean, it might look all shiny from the outside, but like inside, I reckon there's a lot of little gremlins in here because of just this kind of shit. Like, like, yeah, but that's my 2 cents. So